Hey guys, and welcome back. It's Grant Broggi from the Strength Coach, and today I want to talk about why strength coaches are wrong about running in the military. If you like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. This is an excerpt from episode 055 of the OK Podcast. That's right, sometimes we make videos during the OK Podcast because we're a little busy, but we talked a lot about running in the military, getting your cardiovascular up, and why some strength coaches totally miss the point on this. Hope you like it. We'll see you next time.
I think there's like a lot of strength coaches out there that have these really big opinions on the military and what the military should be doing for, working out and running stupid. The military shouldn't be running. The military should just be, they should be deadlifting and squatting. And because when are you ever going to run to a firefight? And if anything, you might just sprint in a firefight and your VO2 max doesn't matter. And the DOD is dumb. And, who cares if you can run and blah, 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 blah. And while I tend to agree with, hey, if you're a Marine, a soldier, maybe even an airman or a Coast Guardman or whatever, natty guard, baby. I do think that you need to be strong and it's more beneficial for you to be strong and that you're more useful if you are strong. I really do. But for these people that are also strength coaches that have these diehard opinions but have never served, they don't understand there is an element of mental toughness that can be made running. If I put 400 pounds in a deadlift bar and put it on a platform and run 140 people up to that bar or walk them over to the bar and say, pick it up, most people can't pick it up because they've never strength trained. And so I can't, have everyone do the same thing. Also, have you ever tried to have 140 barbells out at one time or 70 barbells? Or if you had 3 to a barbell, whatever that math is, don't ask me. It's near impossible. It's not impossible. We've done it a bunch of strength co. We've taken coaches out, 2 units, excuse me, love being sick and done it, but it is more difficult. And so I say all that to say, yes, if you're in the military, I think you should be strong. Obviously, that's what I'm selling. I want to sell you plates. I want to sell you barbells. I want you to get strong. I think you'll be more useful. But there is an element of running that is just useful because if you take the same 140 guys and you start running, okay, if I'm running 6-minute miles, yes, not everyone can keep up. But if you're running a moderate pace of 9 minutes, unless you are grossly overweight, which we're praying that, in the Marine Corps, there's not a bunch of grossly overweight people walking around. If you want to finish the run, you can. You absolutely can, reach down, grab your junk and keep running. And I think that's super useful for unit cohesion, building people, not to mention all the cadences and, all the kind of morale boosting stuff. And I think that's just missed. And you guys probably don't see it because you're on X arguing with these people all the time like I am. But it's just this strong opinion, the military should never run. It's no, the military should definitely run. Do they need to be able to run 3 miles in 18 minutes? Probably not. My buddy took out 140 guys and they ran 4 miles at a 10-minute mile pace. I thought that was pretty good for 140 guys, at a 10-minute mile pace. And I wonder with some of these strength coaches, could you even run for 40 minutes straight? Could you run for 20 minutes straight? So I just think there's something to be said with that. Now, with that said, putting my strength coach hat, starting strength coach hat back on, the reason I put the running thing in the notes was because when you're running, or if you've been lifting consistently, I had not ran since August of last year. I did my PFT in June, and then I kind of switched to my CFT gear, and then I took the battery on a run in August. And then I just haven't run. I've been busy. I've been moving. I've been getting ready to go, and I haven't run. So then Monday or Tuesday last week, I grabbed Gunny. I said, let's run. He's like, oh, sir, I hadn't been running. I'm like, hey, I get it. Let's just run 15 minutes. We'll just run for 15 minutes, wherever that gets us. And we were slow. We were terrible. And then Saturday we went and we ran, a little over 4 miles. So if you're strong and if you're of a decently healthy body weight, the running comes back quickly. So, to the point of all those strength coaches, if you have a strength base, it's easy to get your VO2 max and your cardio kind of back into gear. Whereas if you've been running, for a year and you haven't lifted, you can't just go back probably, excuse me, and squat 400 pounds, right? It takes time to build that. So I think you need both. I do think strength should be the foundation, but I just thought it was interesting with running, how it just comes back so quickly. Anyway, in rant. Hope this video helps. Like and subscribe.